What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Omen back with another What If, and we're doing part 11 of What If Goku was born the Saiyan Elite. I think this may be the last part of this What If because I've dragged this story out for a long time, and really I need to complete something. Like, I need to get into other What Ifs to grow the channel a little more. But yeah, and also we hit the 85 sub goal, and we did that kind of quick. So the next goal we're going to want to achieve is 100 subs, because we do the 10 one, like we do 10 above subs so quickly. I think that maybe if we go like higher in the goal, then it'd be, I don't know, it'll be more fulfilling. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, man. We just got to hit that, and that'd be good for me at least. But we're going to get into the what if right now. The Grand Priest allows Goku to wish for this, and the three younger Saiyans questions Goku's wish because they've never heard of a place named Planet Vegeta. Each of the younger Saiyans look at Vegeta. Why is a planet named after you? Vegeta tells the boys that the planet Vegeta is where the Saiyans are from, and that's where him, Raditz, and Kakarot are born at. The dragon is summoned, and Goku speaks his wish to the dragon, and he revives the planet. Once the Saiyans arrive to Earth, Raditz, Vegeta, and Goku teleport to planet Vegeta to meet the Saiyans. Everyone on the planet is in shock because they're brought back to life. Raditz and Vegeta hover above everyone, and one of the Saiyans scream out, "Is that Bardock and King Vegeta?" But Bardock and King Vegeta are amongst the crowd. No, they're over there. Bardock looks into the sky, and he sees Kakarot and Raditz, and he feels a warmth in his heart because he sees that his sons are together and still alive. Prince Vegeta decides to transform into a Super Saiyan, and the rest of the Saiyans are in shock of seeing this because they have never seen an actual Super Saiyan in person. King Vegeta is extremely happy, and the prideful Saiyan screams out, "My son is a Super Saiyan. He's the myth and legend that we've all told our children. He's right before us, Prince Vegeta." Many people in the crowd start to suspect that Vegeta must have been the one to restore their home and bring them back to life. One of the Saiyan followers screams out, "With this new power, the Saiyans would pillage the universe in no time. Nobody would be able to stand against us, not even Frieza." The crowd roars and praises Prince Vegeta. This angers Vegeta because the people have no shame. They have no regards for anybody else but themselves. Vegeta screams out at the crowd to listen up and be quiet. Frieza is dead, and I wasn't the one to kill him. The Saiyan that killed him is the same one that brought you all back to life, and he's next to me. Kakarot flies in front of Vegeta, and Vegeta stands on side of him. "I am Kakarot, the Elite Saiyan warrior, son of Bardock and Gine, and younger brother of the Elite Saiyan Raditz. I am the one who originally killed Frieza and brought you all back to life." Bardock is extremely happy from hearing Goku say this, and Gine begins to cry because her son has accomplished a lot. But many other Saiyans don't really believe Goku, and the king and his followers scream out that he's a liar, and Vegeta was going to say something, but Goku puts his arm out and he tells him that it's okay. Goku proceeds to transform into the Super Saiyan form so many people can believe him even more. After Goku transforms, the crowd begins to grow silent because they thought Vegeta was the only Saiyan to be able to wield this power. Goku proceeds to tell the other Saiyans that if they think he's lying, to fly up and test his power. Then he'll show them how truthful he actually is. Goku then begins to let out a scream and shake the entire place, and he transforms into a Super Saiyan 4. The entire crowd is bewildered at this because they never seen or felt any kind of power like this. They even suspect that Goku is stronger than Prince Vegeta. Once nobody goes up to Goku, he begins to tell the Saiyans that they will have to change their ways, or else he will destroy this planet and they'll just never exist again. Goku holds up his hand and creates a supernova to scare the Saiyans even more. After this show of power, Vegeta and the rest of the Saiyans finish their speeches, and Vegeta takes the throne from his father, and he's now King Vegeta, the new ruler of Planet Vegeta. Vegeta soon moves his family to Planet Vegeta, and now their new home is that planet. Chi-Chi is excited to live there because now she's a queen, and the Saiyans all accept her, even though she's an Earthling. Goku tells Bardock and Gine how he has a family on Earth, and Raditz does the same. Gine is beyond happy to meet Bulma and Lunch and her grandkids. Bardock and Gine even moves to Earth with Raditz and their family, and they start their new lives there. And Bardock trains with his grandsons and his sons. Back on Planet Vegeta, Vegeta gains inspiration from the Galactic Patrol, and he decides that he'll create his own police force to help protect the universe and give the Saiyans a better name for themselves. The Saiyans are no longer planet brokers, and they aren't interested in destroying or taking over planets. The new interest that the Saiyans have is protecting planets and making peace treaties with other civilizations all over the universe. The way the Saiyans are right now, they're too weak, and Raditz decides that he'll take the initiative to help train most of the Saiyans to become a Super Saiyan. Vegeta also steps in and does his part with the training. Bardock eventually becomes a Super Saiyan because he frequently trains with Raditz and Goku. During a sparring session between Goku and Bardock asks Goku, has he ever visited the planet Vampa he told him about when he was younger? And did he fight Broly to see who was the actual stronger Saiyan? And Goku becomes really quiet because he's forgot all about that guy and that place. Bardock facepalms, and they fly over towards Vegeta's castle, and Goku asks Vegeta for a ship with the coordinates for a place called Planet Vampa. Vegeta questions why Goku would want to go there, and Goku tells him to save a Saiyan that nobody has heard of for a while. And Vegeta wants to go along with the two. As their pods enter the atmosphere, Paragus sees them flying in the air, and he grits his teeth. Why now at all times would they decide to come finish us off after all these years? Why would they remember us all of a sudden? Paragus screams to Broly to go and catch those pods and kill whoever's in them so that they can steal their pods and leave this desolated place. Broly isn't really listening to Paragus, and Paragus has to activate his shock collar, shocking Broly. And Broly rockets off towards the sky, and he catches Goku's space pod first. Goku smirks. You must be Broly. Goku sees the anger in Broly's face, and he busts out of his space pod, blowing it up. Broly swats the smoke out of his face from the exploding space pod, and he rushes towards Goku. Broly rushes in to punch Goku, but Goku blocks his attack. Wow. You want to fight already? Goku pushes Broly off of him, and he punches him in his face, sending him flying towards the ground. Once Vegeta's and Bardock's space pod lands on the ground, they look up to see the craziness that is happening right before them. Paragus sees Vegeta, and he becomes beyond angry. Is that the prince? Broly! Get him now! Broly rushes towards Vegeta, and Vegeta blocks his attack as well. The way that Broly just struck Vegeta was beyond harder than when he struck Goku. Paragus looks at Bardock, and Bardock tells him, what is he doing? We're here to help you. Paragus asks Bardock, why does he look so young? And Bardock tells him, because we died. We just became back to life. Paragus looks in shock, and Bardock tells him how Frieza destroyed their planet. But now he's dead, so they don't have to worry about him anymore. And that Vegeta is now the king of the Saiyans, and the old Vegeta does not rule anymore. And his ways are changed, because Vegeta has changed the ways of the Saiyans. Paragus feels a little relieved that Frieza isn't around anymore, but he still has disdain for King Vegeta. And he still thinks that he should have paid for what he's done to him because they've been on this planet for way too long. Bardock tries to change Paragus' mind, and he sees the remote in his hand. He asks him, what is this? Paragus tells Bardock what it is, and Bardock thinks this is wrong. But he also understands because it's the only way to control Broly's power. Goku overhears Paragus say this, and he destroys the remote because he thinks that Broly's power shouldn't be controlled by any gadget and that Broly should be able to harness it like any other Saiyan. Paragus lets out a scream, and Broly is still fighting Vegeta, and he's growing steadily. But now that he's off of the shock collar, he grows his power even larger, and he transforms into his Ikari state. Vegeta goes straight into Super Saiyan God once he realizes that Broly is getting the upper hand on him. Vegeta kicks Broly into the ground, and Broly is sent through the middle of Planet Vampa. Paragus is beyond shocked at this because Vegeta's power has completely disappeared, but he's also very strong because he's able to do that to a wrathful Broly. The Earthworm Ba comes out of the ground and tries to strike Vegeta, but Vegeta moves out the way and he strikes it and disintegrates it with a blast. Broly watches this happen, and he begins to lose control even more. Paragus tells Goku this is why he wanted to keep him under that collar, and Broly lets out a scream and transforms into a Super Saiyan. But Broly doesn't stop there. He continues charging up till he enters his legendary Super Saiyan form, and his hair is now green and he's huge. Broly rushes towards Vegeta and strikes him in his stomach as Vegeta is sent flying into a mountain. Broly begins to rush towards that mountain and pummel Vegeta inside of it. Vegeta is getting destroyed at this point because Broly has fully lost it, and he transforms into his Super Saiyan evolution state, but this does nothing. His power is nothing compared to Broly as of this point, and he's still trying to fight him off. Goku watches this happen, and Bardock tells him that he knew Broly had something special, and Goku agrees with him. Goku transforms directly into his Super Saiyan God 4 state, and Paragus is also confused at this because Goku looked completely different. Goku teleports in front of Vegeta and he kicks Broly away. Goku tells Vegeta that it's his turn to fight now because he's been getting beat up for way too long. Raditz teleports to the planet and he appears next to his father to see what's going on because he felt Goku power raise up out of nowhere. Bardock informs Raditz on the entire situation and he sees Goku fly towards Broly. Broly rockets off towards Goku and Goku strikes him in his face and Broly sends another attack towards Goku. But Goku catches his fist. Goku does the attack that he did to Broly in the original, and Broly is completely stuck. Goku tells Broly that he's really strong, and he would like to fight and train with him so that he can harness this power for good, and not have to be controlled by his father. Broly begins to break out of Goku's restraint, and he screams out loud, and he lets out a giant mouth beam. But Goku rockets behind him, and he chops him in the neck. But Broly doesn't knock out. He grabs Goku by the hair and he slams him on the ground and he begins to stomp on his body. Goku spits out blood, but when Broly tries to stomp on him once again, Goku moves out of the way and he surrounds his fist with ki and he begins to pummel Broly. Broly is sent flying across the planet with each punch that Goku sends towards him, and now he's losing the fight. Once Goku knocks Broly into the air, he teleports under him and he grabs his leg and he rushes down back to the planet and slams Broly down. With this attack, Broly is now knocked out, and they all return back to planet Vegeta. But before they leave, Vegeta tells Paragus that if he holds any grudge towards him and tries anything else like this, he will die, along with his son Broly. Paragus understands what Vegeta is saying, and he decides to let the grudge go, because the Saiyans have changed, and he can live a better life now. Paragus lives among the Saiyans on planet Vegeta, and Broly also lives there. Vegeta allows Broly to be one of his guards, and he also frequently trains with him alongside Goku to help Broly master his power. Goku has also gained more control over his godly destruction power. He frequently trains with Beerus, and he's also gained a new form. Goku feels that he's strong enough to finally have that rematch with Beerus, and their fight begins. Goku goes straight into Ultra Ego Super Saiyan 4, and Beerus charges all the way up, and they begin to clash. Grand Zeno appears to watch this fight because it's amazing, and he thinks that Goku is really powerful. Goku begins to pummel Beerus, and Beerus can't really do anything to Goku because his power is too immense. Once Goku beats Beerus, Beerus grants him the title of God of Destruction for Universe 7, and Beerus retires. He goes to live out the rest of his days in Universe 6 with Champa. Goku moves to Beerus' planet, but now it's his planet, and Bulma and him live there with their family. Eventually, Moro shows up, and Goku just immediately destroys him so that he won't be a threat to the universe. He also helps the planets, and he learns more about the galaxy to help their mortal levels rise. And this is where I'll be ending up to the series. Thank you guys for watching, all the support, and everything.